Hello, everyone, and welcome. Please join us today as we travel from Northeast Florida on up to Savannah, Georgia for a few hours. We discover a few new places that we've never visited before, and we take you to some places that we like to visit all the time. So please come along and join us. Sit back and enjoy. Our first stop is at the Goose Feathers Cafe. This cafe is open from 8:30 in the morning until 2:15, and it has a wide variety of food and drinks with great prices. Please be warned, there are long lines usually to get into this cafe, but they are definitely worth the wait. Anything and everything you can think of, it definitely is one of the cafes that you could go to, and everyone in your party can find something to enjoy. Next, we travel down to part of the historic district. You can park down below at some of the parking spaces in a parking lot. I think there's about 2 or 3 down there perhaps. But just be warned that it's usually pretty busy, so you have to get there early enough to secure a parking spot. Otherwise, you'll be walking down either the side streets or some of the stairs. And the one set of stairs are pretty steep. But it's pretty cool to walk down and check out all of the cobblestone down there and the brickwork. It's gorgeous. Lots of stores and restaurants are down there. This is considered River Street. And you might need to park also in the parking garages up above if, as you can see, can't find any parking spots down there. When we were here, it was a Sunday morning about 9 o'clock, so it was pretty empty. A lot of the stores weren't open yet. So we ended up parking on one of the upper streets and just walked down because we were just waiting to meet up with our son later. So we had plenty of time to go for a walk and just enjoy all the beauty that it had down there at River Street. Lots of good stores down there, lots of popular name stores, as well as some smaller ones that you might never have heard of before, but please stop in and check them out and also enjoy the ships as they go by. Now that day, there weren't too many ships out there to look at, but on some days you can see some ships out there, and it really, really is cool just to stay down there and enjoy. Next, we found the W Marriott Savannah Plant Riverside district area, and we went into the Marriott. This was a really cool find that we had never been into, so we really enjoyed this. You go inside, the lobby looks like a museum. It's full of crystals and artifacts that are set up there. Of course, there's also some shops too that you can purchase some things. And it was built around an old power plant, so the stacks are still there, so you can take some pictures and just kind of see some of the history of what it was like down there next to the river way back in the day. Now, the rooms here, I looked it up, and they are priced at about $500 to $600 a night for a standard room. But it's definitely worth it. You're right there by the river and the historic district. I think it would be really cool just to have one of those rooms and overlook the river at night and see all the lights and stuff. Of course, you can walk to the restaurants and the bars and things. So it would be really a nice convenience to stay at a hotel like this. Next, we traveled back up to the main street where we had started in Savannah. And again, this is in the historic district. We went to Dotties Market, Savannah. Now, Dotties Market is pretty cool if you check out the history of it. It's a newly opened cafe. Everything there is homemade, from the cooking to the baked goods, and it's all recipes that the owner used from their grandmother's cookbook. When they would go to their grandmother's house, she would always get something out of the pantry and make them up some homemade items. So they used that, and they opened up this little cafe, and it has coffees and novelty gifts, gift baskets, and they are handmade to order. They are open daily from 8 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Tuesdays, they're open 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., and there is seating available inside and outside as well. After Dottie's Market, we decided to travel down the street and head towards the Pirate's House. Now, the Pirate's House is famous for being one of the oldest structures still standing in Savannah, and I believe it is one of the oldest bars still existing as well. It was opened in 1753, and it was an inn for seafarers, and it became a meeting point for pirates and sailors. They offer a lunch buffet, and they're usually serving fried chicken, baked chicken, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, some kind of homemade vegetable, and it is absolutely delicious. And it also includes a dessert as well. They also have a full dinner menu and desserts, house-made desserts too, by the way. They're open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. on Friday and Saturday night. And also note, it is said to be haunted as well. Also, make sure you check out their gift shop upstairs. Next, we decided to go over to Ordinary Magic, which is in another section of Savannah, but not too far, only maybe about a 5 to 6 minute drive from there. This is a metaphysical supply store. It has a great variety of crystals and ritual items. They also do yoga classes as well, in case you're interested in doing some yoga. And they have, I believe, set times for that. You can contact them to see what the times are. I also like this place because not only do they tell you what the crystals are, but they also give you what the crystals are good for, a little bit of a background for it. So if you're looking for something specific, you can actually read the crystals and see what it is maybe that you'd be interested in. And they can also help you out with that too. They have some really unusual ones there. Some are in a glass case that can't be touched by any of the customers because they can be that toxic to you. So very cool place, candles and everything. So check that out if you're in town. Thanks so much for watching my videos. Please hit subscribe and like for these videos. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much and have a great night.